Okay, y'all, just drop whatever you're doing and turn up your radio, 'cause it's time for Body Love. Here's what happened last time.
My sister just got a new kidney this morning. That's where she was when her husband had his stroke. That means she doesn't know about it yet.
That's right. You just go back on to sleep. Rest and heal yourself. And give the rest of us time to figure out how we're going to tell you what we have to tell you.
I was tending to Fidelia Walker down in the ER, but she got away from me. Very confused. And said she was coming up here to check on her brother-in-law.
Miles Armstrong?
That's him. Did she come up here?
No, but I hope she will, and right away. We're now trying to contact any member of his family.
So you're telling me this guy's gonna die and his family doesn't even know it yet?
I'm not sure how many of them know. But the point is, we don't have the permission we need from his next of kin if he's going to be a viable organ donor.
Well, his wife, Rosalind, is still in recovery, and his sister-in-law, Fidelia, is the hypoglycemic woman with the head injury that I was chasing when I came in here.
Sounds like Fidelia will go straight to Rosalind's room in recovery.
You're right. Either way, I'll let you know what I find out.
Thank you for helping us with this, Bryson. I know it's not your job.
You kidding? Saving lives? Man, that's what I do.
Nessa, look, there she is.
Fidelia, what happened?
I'm in the right place, all right.
Where have you been?
I can't
Your
believe
only sister is laying up in that hospital.
To be wandering around.
Don't even start with me. Do you see my head all bandaged up? It ain't like that just for looks.
I know that's right.
What did you do to yourself?
I got in a bar fight and somebody hit me over the head with a bottle. What do you think happened? I fell at the shop while I was trying to clean the place up and do some business.
Well, that's just about the dumbest
Mama,
thing.
calm down. I can handle this. You should have never left here. Rosalind needs you right now. We all needed you here if you don't want anybody else to tell Rosalind about what's happened.
I don't see why you keep acting like this is any of your business. This has got nothing to do with you.
Fidelia, child, listen. I know you've been hit on the head and you ain't thinking right. But if you don't watch your mouth...
Hey, Fidelia!
Now, who's this coming in here?
It's my knight in shining armor.
Fidelia, listen.
Look, Branford, I found my sister's room all by myself, so you can just skip on down...
Listen to me. Dr. Blair says he needs to speak with Miles's next of kin immediately.
But his wife is still asleep after her surgery.
So I heard, so either Fidelia needs to go in there and wake Rosalind up and give her the worst news of her life.
No way. Not waking her up for that.
Okay. Then as the nearest available next of kin, you have to go down and deal with this yourself.
Don't stand there staring at the man, Fidelia. Tell him which way it's gonna be.
Told you I should have been driving, but no, we had to drag all the way over here just under the speed limit. I would have got us here faster.
Saul, give it a rest, okay? The way you drive, we wouldn't have made it here at all.
Never mind. Let me do all the talking in here.
Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm Saul Baxter, and this is my sister.
He doesn't need to know that.
Let me handle this, okay? We were following an ambulance bringing our friend of ours in here. Her name was Fidelia Walker.
Oh, yeah, that's the lady who signed in and ran out of here before she could...
What? Ran out of here?
Yeah, took off to the elevators, but the EMT who brought her in chased her up the stairs.
I guess that was Bryson.
Yeah, but if he had to chase her down...
She must have been trying to get to Rosalind.
For once, I agree with you. Come on.
Okay.
Stay tuned for more Body Love right after this. And now, back to Body Love.
Come in.
This is Fidelia Walker. She's Miles Armstrong's sister-in-law.
Oh, hello, Miss Walker. I'm Dr. Blair. Please, have a seat. I'm a neurological specialist, and I want to discuss Mr. Armstrong's condition with you.
Hi.
Mr. Armstrong suffered a devastating stroke involving the brain's control center.
I thought we knew that.
Right now, Mr. Armstrong's being kept alive by a support system. Test results show a critical loss of neurologic function.
Okay.
He won't be able to regain consciousness or breathe on his own without support. But we may be able to donate his viable organs.
What he's saying, Fidelia. There's nothing more they can do for Miles. But his heart, lungs, and kidneys could save the lives of other people. His corneas could give sight to a blind person. It's a tremendous opportunity.
So you're talking about cutting him up into little pieces and putting parts of him into little freezers and flying them off God knows where.
He had registered as an organ donor, Miss Walker. Those were his wishes. Apparently, that's the kind of generous man he was.
But we're guessing he knew that just marking organ donor on your driver's license isn't enough. You also have to tell your immediate family that you want to be a donor in the event of your death, and then they have to confirm that. So even if those were his wishes, without the permission of his next of kin, all these excellent organs will simply go to waste.
Look, I can't make this kind of decision. I mean, Roz was the one who was married to the guy.
You're right. We understand that.
Oh, Lord. So either I gotta make this decision myself, or we gotta wake my sister up and tell her that not only is her husband dead, but you all need to cut out his organs.
These situations can be difficult for families, so I know you'll want to discuss this with everyone you can.
Including my sister. I got you. So now I gotta go back upstairs and see if my sister can handle this one. Well, come on. No use standing around here.
Mama, that nurse just told me that Rosalind is awake, that she just woke up. I said we have to go in there and tell her the truth.
Baby, if Fidelia comes back and finds you in there talking to Roz, she will tear you limb from limb. You better let me go in there and do it. I can handle Miss Fidelia much better than you can.
Mama, Rosalind is my best friend.
Look, baby, Rosalind, she... Okay, you got me there. If she has to get this news from somebody, I reckon she'd want to hear it from you. But you think you ought to keep waiting for Miss Fidelia?
I wish she was here, but she's not. I can't bear that thought of my best friend in there alone and wondering where everybody is, especially Miles. I'm going in.
Be careful, baby.
Roz? Hey, you're looking great.
Yes, sir.
How are you feeling?
Not as bad as I expected to feel. Guess that's the painkillers.
Yeah, I guess so. Everybody's been praying for you and thinking about you.
Must be why everything went okay. I mean, the nurse said everything went okay.
Oh, yeah. Doctors told us that the operation was no problem. No complications.
And Reverend Higgins?
Reverend Higgins is fine. He's awake, and he's been talking and laughing with Patricia. She says he looks just fine.
Thank you, Lord. Did Miles ever get here?
Roz, I gotta tell you about Miles.
Something...
Yeah, something happened.
Miles.
This morning, they were coming here, Sonny and Miles.
Knew it. I could feel it.
Miles they said he was under so much stress and didn't handle it right. And his blood pressure was just way out of control.
I could see him, but I couldn't touch him.
You, what?
I was in the stars, just dancing. There was a cool breeze that felt so nice. Then he came to me. He was wearing this pearl white suit.
You saw Miles?
Handsome as the day we first met. I wanted to dance with him. I tried to go to him, but I couldn't. He floated away from me, but he was smiling and whispering to me.
Roz.
I couldn't hear him, but I could see he was saying, "I love you." And I said, "I love you too." But he was already gone. He really is gone.
They said he had what they call a brainstem stroke. He loved you so much, Roz.
I love him more.
This is her room right up here.
You did not have to come up here with me, Tyson. And, ooh, I better not be seeing what I think I'm seeing.
Now, Fidelia, I don't want you getting mad. But Roz woke up while you were gone, and Vanessa just couldn't bear the thought of her just having to...
She went in there. She went in there after I told her to stay out until I could get back.
Fidelia, now, I'm sure you can sort this out later. Right now, we need to deal with the current crisis. Right? One thing at a time.
Current crisis? What is he talking about?
That Dr. Blair says Miles will never be the same and is only being kept alive by machines. But he was an organ donor, and his organs are still good, so we could...
Still good? What in the world are you talking...
As in donation, ma'am. We need Mrs. Armstrong's approval to donate Miles's organs.
His organs? Is that what all this fuss is about? Because that's an easy one. No. The answer is a plain and simple no. Got it?
Now you better be here again next time to hear what's gonna happen on BodyLove.
Now, Dr. Ellis, what's going on with Mr. Armstrong? Is he still alive or what?
Yes, he's still alive, but without support, he couldn't live on his own.
Oh, is there any chance for him to come back?
No, Saul. Unfortunately, he won't come back. According to Dr. Blair, his stroke was so severe that he has no brain function and no ability to breathe on his own.
It seems that all this is happening so fast. Is this how it really goes on?
Not usually, Saul. Because Miles chose to be an organ donor and shared his decision with Roz, the choice had already been made. However, in some situations, if a discussion about organ donation has not occurred, the family can have a difficult time making a decision.
So what happens when someone decides to be an organ donor when they die?
Well, Saul, transplant professionals evaluate potential donors and determine suitability for donation of particular organs or tissues. Organs and tissues are removed in procedures similar to surgery, and all incisions are closed after surgery.
This was BodyLove, episode 26, written by the BodyLove Writers Group. Lee Shackelford, head writer. The show was recorded and engineered at Boutwell Studios, Jeff McKee, engineer, and directed by Will York. Featured in the cast were Audrey Quinn, Cheryl Hall, Tina Wilson, Shalithia Williams, James A. McCarty Jr., Vanessa Anderson, Chris Talley, Will York, and Lee Shackelford. BodyLove is a project of the University of Alabama at Birmingham School of Public Health in conjunction with the UAB Department of Theater. Lee Eric Shackelford and Yoko Kawamura are producers. Executive producer is Dr. Connie Kohler. Support for the BodyLove radio drama project is provided by a matching grant from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, Princeton, New Jersey, along with the Joseph S. Bruno Charitable Foundation, the Community Foundation of Greater Birmingham, and the Carefree Fund of the Community Foundation of Greater Atlanta. Additional support for this episode was provided by the Alabama State Council on the Arts and the National Endowment for the Arts. Find out more about BodyLove on our website, www.bodylove.org.